Power, 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 power,
Power,
power.
power.
E, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I can't complain at all, man. What's up with you?
Just busy, busy, busy. I had to do some traveling, so I drove 9 hours
Hmm.
up to Buffalo with a newborn and a toddler.
Yo, nine. Yeah, I was that.
Oh man, it was crazy. We had to do it. We had to do it at night because the newborn, our little guy, he'll sleep through the night now. So now he's starting to sleep through the night. So
Mm.
we got on the road at like 5, and then by like 7:30 he'll just go to sleep. So he was quiet, but our toddler was almost 3. You know, midnight he was waking up. He like wanted us to turn the lights off from the other cars. He was like asking us to turn like the headlights of the cars coming
Yeah.
off. He was putting like a sweater over his head just to try to like get like the light out of his eyes. So
Wow.
we have to drive back and like very shortly and in like a day or two. And we're like, I don't know how we're gonna do that. We got to get him like a face mask.
Yeah. Not a COVID mask, the actual
Yeah.
twins.
Like
Wow,
a
man.
sleeping mask is what I meant to say. Yeah.
Get them some
Hmm.
cucumbers,
Some cucumbers and hummus.
cucumber slices with some hummus. So what's been up, man? I feel like I ain't been on here in a while.
It's the return of E.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, we just, we keep coming on. We're talking a little bit more about completing songs, and we've been talking a lot about using AI to, throw on verses, throw on choruses and stuff like that. Last week we talked about, which we should definitely talk about this week too, is Excalibur Zero, his sync
Oh yeah,
music
definitely.
library that he's starting. I still haven't submitted everything yet. I'm still like just piecing it together. I'm just gonna put one more joint on my playlist. And he was saying he was looking for, even beats that you would sell to other artists just to kind of like hear what you could put together. So that's like a big topic we talked about last week. And that's really it, man. I mean, summer is just making things more
Yeah,
hectic. You know what I mean? How are things on your end, man? What's the E update, man?
man, I'll be busy, bro. It's a lot, doing a lot. Um, I mean, shit, I don't even know if I want to go into a lot of it, but it's been a lot though. Uh, my daughter's still on some new ventures, so I've been very active in making sure that those things are, you know, taking off the way they wanted to. Actually, all of them, all of my daughters are really kind of like got something happening right now, so it's pretty
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Parenthood, man, no joke. Um, it's something that it's a very rewarding, occupation. Uh, it doesn't pay well, but the the benefits are dope. Yeah, the benefits are dope. But yeah, man. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. Getting to see them, kind of find their own personalities a little bit more.
Mhm.
Each of them step into something that they're passionate about doing, and it's just giving me excitement, for what they're building, excitement for, you know, the values that I've instilled in them, and just making sure that they see the greatness that they have in them. So it's pretty dope. So shout out to them. As far as what I've been up to, I started a new project that
There we Yeah. Tell us. Can you tell us?
um yeah. So I'll show you. I won't tell
Oh,
you. I
okay.
won't I won't tell you. I'll show you because it's one of those you heard it here first kind of situations. So as
Exclusive.
as
Exclusive.
as my platform opens up right now, I'm able to show you what I'm talking about. So give me 1 second, real quick. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And we could jump into some music because you know, is
It's 3BL.
mhm.
While we're waiting for E, if you haven't already, this is a beat making, music production podcast. We get together every Monday night, 9:30 p.m. and we kick it sometimes. Sometimes we sample music and we usually play a new track that we're working on. You will hear banter, you will hear someone ranting, and you will hear some sort of comic book talk, I'm sure, or something about the Marvel universe.
Yo, speaking of that, I got something about the Marvel Universe today. So yeah, but I'm about to show it. So
Okay. Exclusive new project. E's new
project.
project.
Yeah, I'll show it real quick and then I'm act like
Is it music related or is it completely different? We're about to find out.
it's a little bit of both. It's multiple things, but I'm gonna show you real quick. See that right there?
Oh, here we go.
So right now I'm in debates about what my cover is gonna look like, but I'm working on my third book, but my second published book.
Nice.
So this book is called Face and Fears, and I feel like now is a good time to talk about something like this with people. It's called Facing My Fears, actually. And so how I'm doing the book is I'm writing it as I live it.
Mm,
I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of things and then talk about them later. No, I'm gonna write each chapter, each page of the book as it happens. And
wow.
what that's gonna do is it's gonna keep me true, gonna keep me authentic, but it's also gonna give people a perspective into a real day of what it looks like to be, someone who feels tapped in, feels enlightened, feels, whatever attribute you want to put to it. Nobody's perfect. And anyone who tells you they're perfect, anyone who tells you they got it all figured out, they're lying. You should run from them as fast as possible because nobody does. So even though, career wise, I'm a consultant, a coach, I don't know everything. I don't have it all figured out. And so this book is me facing some of those things that I don't have figured out that even I chose to, run from or put off, over time. So it's like for me, I really see the value of reality shows, but on a different side, right? Like a reality show that helps you become better, right? A reality show that helps you see the world in a different way. But so what I'm calling is the post reality show. It's not as it happens, it's right after it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calling it post reality, content.
What is the time frame that you are focusing on? Like when did it start? You know what I mean?
2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, I started it 2 days ago. I really wanted to talk about something, and I wasn't ready to go back and put out my second, you know, um, installment of how I lost my mind and why I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about something different because right now there's so many things happening. I feel like people need to know it's still okay to face your fears. The world is spiraling out of control. We're in the last days and COVID and then, all these conspiracy theories, it kind of paralyzes you. It makes you feel like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
And when you feel like that, kudos to modern mass media because that was the goal, right? Make people feel like they can't proceed and do anything else or do anything new. So the goal, the agenda was accomplished. However, when you feel like there's no tomorrow, what are you planning for, right? What are you really building towards? What are you conquering now?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've been tricked and bamboozled into believing that. If you look at Instagram, it's like, the world is ending, but there's also 256,000 new millionaires every day. And you could buy a home in Texas for $4. Like those are the things that you see on the internet. And it's like, which one is it? But of course, we're fear-based beings. We're designed to go into a reactionary mode or a caution mode, depending on the stimulus. So I
Mhm,
feel like it's important to talk about still conquering goals, still,
mhm,
attacking your fears and allowing yourself to live in a life that it ends when it ends. No
mhm,
one can predict that for you. No one can tell you that you have X amount of time left because, that's a lie. They don't know.
mhm,
They don't know. So me conquering my fears, facing my fears as a book, it looks like today I did X, Y, or Z. This is the choice I made when that situation occurred. I feel it was the right decision because blank, blank, blank. Most of the pages in the book are probably going to be more like this though. Today, I faced X challenge and I fucked that up. This
mhm,
is why, and this is what I learned, and this is what I'm gonna do different next time. So,
mhm.
I wanted to be very transparent, while sparing some of the details that might get me arrested or targeted.
Hmm.
But
Mhm.
I want to be very transparent. So that's what I'm on right now. And in conjunction to, just being there with my daughters and being an adult dad. So that's
Mhm.
where I'm at outside of music. Within the realm of music, I'm ready to make something, man. What you got today?
Oh man, we got samples, we got acapellas, we got if you need me to supply some musical fears for you, I can do that so we could be part of the book. Just
Musical.
let me know. Just let me know. Yeah, man. I could let's go through let's talk about this loop because I think this should be the challenge for the week because so we've kind of fallen off of like having a consistent wheel spin. We haven't done a wheel spin in a while. We've been really focused on finishing music. I still feel that for this like quarter of 3BL, it's going to be about finishing old tracks. It's going
Mhm.
to be about finding artists to jump on these tracks to finish hooks. It's going to be about writing verses, more songwriting focused. And speaking of goals, there's a reason to that. The reason is that with more finalized tracks, it can fit within the whole sync licensing space a little bit easier, I think, right? Because
Yeah.
we talk about it so much, it feels like it's a little bit more tangible. You got a sync placement, you know what I mean? It feels like it's it's an opportunity every single day, every single week to actually, you know, build a resume, I would say, right?
That.
So that's kind of been a theme. And I want to keep pushing in that area if we can. But so we got a drum loop from my homie, aka my drummer in my band, Matt.
Mhm.
Shout out to Matt. Maybe we'll get him on next week. But he was like, hey yo, I got this drum loop. What can you do with it? Right. So let's play it, right? Because he has his own home studio and sometimes he just like has some beats that he makes, just drum loops, and he's like, let's do something with this. Sometimes we use them for songs that we're trying to like build off of for our band, but I think he doesn't have anything in mind for what to do with this track. And I was like, yeah, I could record some ideas. He's like, and I was like, but if you want, I could kick it
Hmm.
to the crew and
If you
you could get
want.
I was like,
Mhm.
you could get more than one idea.
Right.
So here is Beat for Jay is what he titled it. So here we go. You ready?
Mhm.
Beat for Jay. That's going to be our loop. I think we should use that for this week and try to build something from it. Those are just like his actual drum set in his basement. So some like more live sounding drums. So you can load it into your sampler. You could chop it up if you want to, or, we could just loop that and mess around with it and basically build a song off of it. So one of the things I want to do is bring in more of the musicians that we know and have them supply things like this from time to time. I think, in terms of goals, that's like a big picture thing too, is like to get musicians more involved, We know bass players, we know saxophone players, we know vocalists, we know drummers, and a lot of times they're just focused on their own thing, their live band, all that good stuff. But they need to get incorporated in the 3BL movement and start working with us on producing full tracks and stuff like that. So that's the loop. What do you think about that? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you listen to that loop?
Play it one more time for me, man.
All right, here we go.
I'll tell you why in a second.
Run it back.
Here
we go.
Okay, stop. So I already started dissecting it in Ableton. So that's why I said play it back, because it's already something else now. And that little bit of time that you just gave me right there. I'm trying to find a sample that's as clearable as possible. Because I really, 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 really like the idea of this concept right here. I'm going to be risky today. I'm going to take a chance today. I'm going to sample a song that's probably going to get us banned from from everything. But as we chat, I'm going to just make a beat at the same time.
Wow. Well, another thing we got to talk about in terms of sampling is I've been really getting into Heatwave.
The group
Heatwave. Oh my God, man.
Yo.
So much music that I haven't listened to any of their full albums. I've only listened to like their hits essentially.
Did that Talib Kweli track inspire you to jump into that music?
No, I saw a video of a live performance of theirs where they played It Was Always and Forever, right? But it was like the outro, and they were doing something live and they like flipped it and it sounded sick, right? And I'm like, you know what? I know Boogie Nights, I know Always and Forever, I know all of their hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Groove, whatever, the Groove Train or where the hell it's called. All the hits, but I have never listened to the albums, and there are some deep cuts, man. Their harmonies are crazy. The whole mixing, like just from a mixing standpoint, like everything they're doing with a mix is like sick, and that's like mid 70s. And I love funk guitar. That's like one of my things, whatever. And just all the guitar work is just nasty. It's like I'm on their second album, so I'm going album by album, like as if they just came out, like it's some new shit. You're muted.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. So I came across a track recently from an artist that I was familiar with, but I never really listened to. The Ohio Players got a song called Good Luck Charm.
Okay.
Now, if you've never heard this song, I would love to play it for you, but I can't, because we're really gonna get a doggone just call them YouTube sanction, right? We're gonna get a sanction if we do that. Change your name. If we do that, because this track, and it was sampled by whoever made the beat for Nas, but on the song for Last Words, they got this beat and it jumps in and it goes. So I'm like, oh, this is hot. This is fire. I'm thinking like, yo, some producer got some people to come into the studio and make this track, and then like 13, 14, 20 years later, because this joint was on, I think, Nostradamus.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this was on Nostradamus, or like not I Am, but the one right before. And so just like 4 weeks ago, I heard this song called Good Luck Charm by the Ohio Players. Bro, it's one of the most intoxicating songs I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
It's 8 minutes and 15 seconds. And I want to read you the lyrics because I don't want to play the song. I'm gonna read you the lyrics because the song is not only is the beat fire, not only are the lyrics fire like by themselves, but bro, when I tell you this song is like infectious and it speaks to where we are right now. Like, as like a culture, everybody's woke, everybody's, in this space where they're kind of, you know, everybody just interested in something. Right. And so I'm gonna find these lyrics real quick. I'm gonna read them to you.
It's like you're gonna read me some poetry right now.
No, listen, bro. When I tell you, so it says this girl put a charm around my neck. She said that it would protect me from all harm. She said in this charm there's a piece of my soul, and my love will never turn cold. So no matter where you go, I'll be with you. Baby, my love is a good luck charm. Wearing my love won't do you no harm. And the whole song is just about like that concept. And I'm like, yo, we got the crystals, we got you know what I'm saying? We in the age of the wokeness with the crystals and the chains and the charms and the necklaces and all this stuff. And I'm like, this song is old. And this girl told this to this dude in like the early 80s. I'm like, yo, let me find out there was woke chicks and like 1980s R&B. Like when you think about Dirty Diana, like she had some stuff going on with her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, we really got people who was woke back then. So anyway, song, I'm like, yo, this is an incredible song. So I feel like what I might do while we chatting right now is just, try to make a beat with the drum pattern from your boy.
Oh, okay.
And Good Luck Charm by the Ohio Players. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk. I'm in conversation. And
you do that. Get a head start. I'm gonna talk for a little bit here.
I'm down.
So I'm gonna play a couple of things. First is while E is jumping into production mode, I have a SoundCloud I'm building because I wanted to put like a really easy playlist of a bunch of stuff that I've made all in one spot that is not tied to some of the beat production websites like BeatStars and all those things. And I wanted to kind of live outside of that stuff just for the ability of access, just get into it quickly. So that's the first thing I'll show while E starts his production process. The first is go to SoundCloud, bam. Here is the Cheeky CP playlist that I'm building, soundcloud.com/cheeky-cp. You get a hilarious photo of me in black and white here. And then it's the tracks that you've heard on the show before. I'll play a couple of them just so we can hear some music. So let's play Gravity. That was a joint made with a lot of guitar, slide guitar, and the homie on the flute. So that was intended to be a loop. I am kind of building a whole track off of that. So Then
Just so you know, that might be my favorite track from you this year.
woo, all
Just a
right.
heads up. Like when you played that the other day, like 5 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks ago, maybe.
I think so.
I was like, whoa, what? As he unlocked within himself. Because it was so much, but it was so dope at the same time. So yeah, kudos to you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I try to put some of the stuff that I've been feeling. That's one of them. This one I'm gonna only play 3 seconds because we've heard it like every show so far.
Girl, you captivate my body,
Shaggy sample.
captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, put me under a spell. Girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body, girl, you captivate my body, put me under a spell. Girl, you captivate my body, captivate my body.
Okay, so that's that joint. We played this last week. It's the Afro Beats joint.
Hey, see you in time.
Okay, that's that. With Cheeky on the auto tune. Side note.
Why you stop it so quick? Man, we didn't even hear nothing.
Yeah, because we listened to that.
That's that one. That's that one. Oh, okay.
And then this joint, which we've heard too much also, which is
First of all, there's no such thing as hearing good music too much.
Cheeky CP with the hits.
That's what the Quattro. I got to bring the Quattro out more, man. I got like a whole idea to do Quattro reggaeton stuff. But okay, so that's the tracks on the SoundCloud. I'm going to add some of the greatest hits, Cheeky CP's greatest hits right here. So we can easily get to them. I'll stop sharing real quick. You want me to keep going? I got more to talk about if you need me to keep going.
Oh, get going.
Okay.
I got work to do, brother.
Next up is we want to look at, let's look at a couple things here. Next up is acapellas, man. I think TikTok is the spot for acapellas. So maybe not this week because we got the drum sample, but the following week, we want to start kind of looking at TikTokers that are producing their whole verses and choruses and their whole tracks that don't have music behind it. And we want to basically start producing full tracks for them. I found a couple just by doing like a really quick search. And maybe this is like, so, okay, so what is the date today? This is June 12th. But the next week after that, so June 19th and then the 26th. So probably the 26th, we might be able to play some of these. I'll play them right now. Let me share my screen. 1 second. And we'll listen to a couple of these acapellas. No, that's not it. This is it. Here we go. Share my screen. Here's an acapella from. Let's listen to. Oh man, where's the volume? There we go. Look, he gives the BPM and the key. Producers go crazy.
Right. Shit on your mental for real, you up late night like you just took a perk. Ain't coming in second, I'm coming in first. Made a promise to God to go hard every verse. I feel like the greatest, the highest on earth. Money hungry, I'm chasing the cake to dessert. Run with my count, we gon' rock out with no sticks like guitar. We ain't got no choice but chase paper, cause we just want flashy cars. I swear these niggas my son, so I might cop out of Mars. I don't care about getting too large, I just hope I make it far. Going to the top, yeah. I can't do no looking back, I'm committed, put the gang on my head, yeah. Tryna be a star, yeah. Tryna put the whole gang on my back, so I gotta get it, I'm chasing the set, yeah. And I can't stop. No, I can't stop. I ain't got no choice but to get it. I'm tryna be the hardest in my city. Me and my gang like Camp Rock, yeah. Tryna get to the top like a fitted. I know one day that we gon' be the biggest, yeah. Tryna
E. Comments. Are we gonna rock with that one, or are we gonna find other acapellas? I'll wait
I think
in between chewing. Let us know.
it's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's fire. I feel like it's a different kind of fire than what we typically, go for on the show. But that might be what we need.
That might be you facing your fears on this joint too, huh?
Nah, not me facing my fears. It's me opening up expanding
Horizons.
my mind a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm down with that. But what else you got?
All right. Oh, actually, someone said done. Check my TikTok. Let's check out Tail 6Y. Let's see if they did a collab on this joint. Where's a collab? Where's a collab? I don't see it. Okay. Another one from this dude. Let's play this one.
You ever put your wall?
Here we go. Key, G minor. All right, we gotta get, I don't know why TikTok just doesn't have the sound on right away, but
I went to gang, niggas know that we having this shit. Yeah. Everybody got racks in it, painting the picture. Nah, it ain't no cashing for this. Nigga play good the Mac and we click. Bad little vibe, we gon' shoot us a flick. Michael Bay, you want action, we having them clips. We smoke out the pound, we smoke out the zip. Came in from Mexico, it's made a feel. So we gon' celebrate like this shit, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, I'm too high in the sky, I swear I ain't worried about no rival. Yeah, bitch, I can't leave my heat. I feel like Bam out the bio. Yeah, playing this Nina gon' sing like it's American Idol. Yeah.
there's a pause here. We're pausing for E's take.
Same cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a nice style.
So what we got to look at is open verse challenges, but we need to find acapellas. So let's do a search right now. Let's find some else. Acapella verse. Let's just try that, right? That's not what we want. We need acapella verse. Oh, they wants me to be logged in, I'm sure, but we're gonna give it one more search. Try this. No. These are people's accounts. If I'm not logged in, I don't think I could search by just a term. Videos. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Okay. Anyway, so that's what we have an option around reverse engineering a beat using an acapella. Everyone talks about, do you do the drums first? Do you do the melody first? How about if you have the track first? That's kind of its own challenge. That's what I'm thinking could be a future challenge. So we should definitely consider that. And what is the next thing that we're going to look at? Oh, and the 3BL site. That's right. Okay. Cool. And then this is just a reminder, everybody, come check out the 3BL merch store. Any purchase you make here, t-shirts, stickers, the More Dummy Spins t-shirt, the 3BL hat. Order yours today. This helps out the show. This helps us keep the lights on and all that good stuff. I think I'm going to have to buy myself a mug because I just need to have another mug. I got a collection. And you can find that just by going to the number 3 beatslater.com. You will see the latest episode at the top, and then you will also see info on who we are. That's the whole crew in comic book form. As you know, we are all comic book fans. And then the website will link you directly to the full 3BL store. So do all that good stuff. We got some old packs in here. We had an old Beast Mode pack from our first year anniversary. We had some, the cheeky silk stems are still available. Get yourself some guitar loops right there. And then that brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is we are coming up on our 3-year anniversary, which is absolutely crazy and insane. Next week will be episode 136. And we dropped our first YouTube video going live in 2020 in June. I think it was like June 16th. So next week will be the official 3-year anniversary of 3 Beats Later. And it's crazy, man. We got to get the whole crew together. Even though everybody's busy because of the summertime, and we gotta rock it. Do a 3BL 3-year hang. Okay. What else? I think I have another loop to play for y'all. Where is it? Can I find it? I don't have it here.
Yo.
Yep.
I have a question.
Okay.
What is a song that when you hear it instantly kicks you into like inspiration or like high vibe mode, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever mode. Like I know we did like a 5-hour trip, like a 3-hour trip, and we kicked it about music. We played some like honestly, it was so it's interesting. Like we drove like 3 hours on the way back from Cleveland, right? We played zero R&B or rap. Like we literally played like classic rock. We played like some pop rock, some, you know what I'm saying? We played no rap, not much R&B. Like we played a lot of music in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Name one of those
we
songs.
played, you know what we played was who's the group? A song about pimping at the end. I know that we were playing that song.
Song about pimp.
The song about that was R&B though. That was
oh yeah,
it's a girl's
David.
name.
Wait, what?
It's like the name of the track is like
Oh yeah. Olivia.
Olivia.
Lost and Turned Out by
yeah.
The Whispers, I believe it is.
The Whispers, yes. We
I
played
think it's
that.
The
That was like the R&B track that we had.
Yeah, that was the only R&B joint we had.
That track is crazy. We also played Prince. So I don't know what you consider Prince.
I don't consider Prince
Pop?
You can't consider Prince anything.
His own thing. Prince is his own genre. Funk. Funk. Funk.
Like Prince is like his own. I don't even know what to call him, dude. Like it's crazy to try to categorize Prince, dude. Like anything, any title you give him, it's like a disrespect. Like you be like, oh, he's like soul. Nope. Oh, he's like, nope. Like Prince is just like he's just Prince. Like there should be a genre called Prince. And that's all. You can't really. I mean, what box do you think he would fit in?
I think it's definitely more pop than probably anything, because it's like a mix of everything. It's like rock, funk, like
what do they categorize him as?
I think it's probably pop. I would go ahead and say they probably categorize him as pop. Just because if you think about it, just like all the hits were like mainstream hits.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Dude, we should look that up. Let's see what he can. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be under like R&B and soul music, but there's nothing soulful about Prince. Like Prince is not soul.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at that. We're gonna have to do some digging. Okay, another thing we're gonna shout out, and actually we might actually go ahead and play this too if I can find a video, is we're getting close to a Q Rock 639 3 Beats Later crossover episode, right? That is focused on ranting. Because Q keeps on sending us everything. He's like, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this.
Definitely. Q's ready.
So we're gonna go to Q's tube on YouTube. And we're gonna try to find Q's rants. Where are they? Oh, hopefully he didn't get pulled off. There it is, Q's tube. Here we go. Let's see what Q's ranting about. Videos 3 days ago. Did aliens just land in Las Vegas? Okay, we're for our fans, since Q's not here with us. Okay, we're gonna play a snippet of his YouTube show on our show. Okay. While E continues to make his beat live.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling what I did. I don't know if it's working, but
That's
we're gonna play it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of those cooking shows where you got to make something. You might not like it. You know, today I might not like one.
All right. Shouts out to Q Rock 639. If you haven't already, go to his YouTube page, Q's Tube on YouTube. And he has a whole series of rant videos that he's doing. So we're just gonna let it rock for just a little bit here, because he talks about the alien stuff. Here we go.
To this one, let's just jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it. We've been talking about it. You already know how I feel about these things. I don't know why they want to come to Earth. Earth is the most ghetto planet in the clusters. It's a pure cluster on Earth. Why they want to come to Earth, I have no idea, fam. But I can understand why they want to go to Vegas. I can understand why they want to go to Vegas. I might be in Vegas in a couple of days here in a bit.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the back.
Let me just run this back. Because the scratch off bingo card for whoever was out there in Vegas today, I'm pretty sure it was not. I'm gonna wake up and see little green men in my backyard, little gray men with big bug eyes in my backyard. They come in, they reclaim their AI. It's not artificial intelligence. It's alien intelligence.
Yard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes
Y'all seeing
reported
this?
about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they.
Because honestly, bro, alien crash landed in your backyard. What you gonna do? As a side note, I'm actually in my backyard right now. This is the June gloom edition of Coach Q's ranting and raving. It's June. And shout out to all the Geminis out there. If you know, you know, Unk is about to turn up. It's been getting, I ain't gonna say it's been getting ridiculous. I ain't been doing nothing. But getting to the paper, we'll talk about that later. But if you, I mean, come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. They come in to take their AI back. They're tired of y'all using Chat GPT to cheat on your midterms.
Encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us, George.
George, as you know, this is not
what's
our
going on,
first
George?
UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident.
You said this ain't the first UFO rodeo.
Has a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world.
Isn't that like the UFO dude? Like, how is he broadcasting? All right, I'll keep going.
An alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we.
Yeah. You better
Just
take
before
it seriously,
midnight
bro.
on April 30th, skywatchers across several western states
So did you see? Oh, so E, look at this light here in the sky. This is from a police cam. It streaks across the sky. I watched this. You know me, I'm probably more of a skeptical person right off the bat, but I mean that's a fireball, right? That's just like that's not a shooting star. A fireball is when like a meteor gets into the atmosphere and streaks across the sky. Here, I'll let it play.
Saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working
Hold on, let
in
me run that back. Let me run that
Western
back.
states
Rewind.
saw a bright
Through the heavens.
before police took
Rewind.
April 30th skywatch. Wait. Just before midnight.
Wow, bro. Can I zoom in on that? Hold on. Let me see what kind of. Can I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in. I can't go any bigger than it is. To ours. Man, what in the world is going on?
All right, so that's an update from Q's Tube. If you want to watch the rest of the video, go to Q's Tube. It sounds like Q, he's hooked in here. The next thing they clip to is some dude from his house calling 911 and saying aliens are in his backyard.
Where's the picture videos of that?
Exactly. There's nothing.
Everybody had to how you called from your backyard
You called.
saying that there's aliens in your backyard, but you did not record the aliens in your backyard on your phone that you called from.
It just doesn't make sense.
Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen.
I am.
We live in the world
because you listen to
people
audio.
Have to record their food before they eat it, and you mean to tell me you didn't record your aliens? You didn't think, hey, let me get a video of this. There's some shit I've never seen before, never probably see again. But I don't want to record it. I just want to call the police.
Especially with kids now, man. You know how quickly I could take a photo. You got to get that.
You can record a photo while you're on the phone with the police.
Yes,
like you can make a video while you're on the phone. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. This is actually, I'm quite disappointed.
Well, E, just because you said that, we got to fast forward to when the dude actually makes the phone call. I want you to hear the phone call because it's so terrible. He's like, there's some aliens in my backyard and they got, it just sounds like, what? Okay, here we go. You ready?
We heard Q was throwing the backyard boogie. What's happening? We got that Outcast CD. That's our favorite joint. And we here to get down with y'all.
Family living in a ranch.
They got that Pink Floyd CD. They love that joint.
Style home had
they down with Ziggy and the Spiders from Mars.
A much closer view of the object. Two brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of a sparkly object as it came crashing down.
Bro, that's
all right. I'm going here. I'm fast forwarding to the recording here.
As if by unknown form of camouflage.
All right, shut up.
They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know.
Here we go.
So
Listen.
there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
Okay.
Like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
8 News Now investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks, but each of the 3 times has spoken.
Okay, that's the call. So they show up at the dude's house, and he says when they show up at his house, because there's police camera footage of that, it's like he says that there was only one thing. He's like, oh yeah, it was big or something. Mm-hmm. So right there, it's like, come on. Plus, you don't have a video. Get out of here. Get off my yard. Get off my lawn.
So I have a confession to make. I don't like the beat, so I'm not playing the beat. No, that's the beauty of being on this side of the table. You know what I'm saying? If I was in front of you, you were like, man, play the beat. You gotta play it. But right now, I'm not gonna play it. So I tried. I failed.
That means you got a week, man. So that means that's next episode. We got a drum loop. We are going to rock that drum loop and make something listenable with it. And we're going to come back for our 3-year anniversary with beats, including the drum loop. I'll go see if my drummer wants to jump on. He might want to jump on. Maybe he has some other drummer stuff to talk about.
That would be dope.
That could be cool.
I have a quick question. Did you see Ant-Man?
No. Okay. What were we talking about it last week? Someone said that was their favorite shit. Grim.
The new Ant-Man.
I think he said that was his.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's good. Good to know. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Graham, if you're out there, just wow. Just wow. What? Why? Why would you do this? Wow. Okay, so I'm good, man. I think that on that note,
we can call it.
We could call it, because if this was your favorite movie, I want to know, like, your favorite cereal. Your favorite cereal is probably like.
All right, what's your favorite
cornflakes.
cereal? What's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal is Golden Grams, bro.
Okay, that's solid.
Golden Grams.
Sometimes it could get old. If you have too much Golden Grams.
Never, ever gets old. It's like the perfect amount of never get old.
You know what you can't mess with though? Where does this stand in your list? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right next to Golden Grams.
Okay.
But yo, all right, so check it out. Check this out. I got a hood cereal that isn't even the cereal that I used to eat. It's like the most hood thing I ever did. Like, it might be one of
is this a creation, like a mixture?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hold on 1 second. I'm about to find it. Trying to find this. Found it. Yo, all right, I'm about to show y'all. Listen. Everybody out there who, like, is okay to eat like sugary stuff unnecessarily, and, like, doesn't have any risk to eat that. This is for you. I'm about to show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. So I used to go to the corner store, and I used to get this bag of stuff. And I used to come home, and when I tasted it, I'm like, yo, this is perfect for milk. I said, let me go get some milk. And I put it in milk, and after that, I never stopped eating it in the milk. So this puffin corn is incredibly amazing in milk, bro. Like,
yo, because it's like Golden Smacks or whatever they're called.
Just like bigger. Yes.
But it's bigger.
Exactly. So imagine a 4 times
big, a huge ass,
like
Golden
a
Smack.
huge Golden Smack, like whatever they're called.
Yo,
like
why is it $30 though? How much is this?
I think there's boxes of them. 18.
Oh, okay. Bags. Oh, okay.
And most stores don't sell them anymore either.
Utz,
but yeah,
man. That's like a Maryland thing, right?
Utz is like the bomb though. Like, they got the best chips to me.
I think they're like headquartered in the DMV area because Utz is like number 1.
Yeah, bro. So this right here is the cereal I would say is like the non-cereal that's the best cereal.
That's like hidden. That's like the hidden way to get bigger Golden Smacks. Just get puffin corn and throw some milk on it.
By Oots and Hules. I don't know what that means, but it says,
wait. I got a funny one. Speaking of cereal.
Hules. Oh, wow. Really, Emery? Never mind. I ain't gonna do it myself.
You ready? Tell me if you've ever had this in your life. Hang on a second. Oh man.
It better not be Muslix.
No.
It better not be Muslix, bro.
Yo, it's questionable. That's all I have to say. Man, I don't care about your cookie preference. Every website you go to now, cookies.
I don't care about your cookie preference, sir.
You ready?
That is pride month.
Wait for it. I gotta zoom in. I'm gonna go on the Wikipedia so we can learn about it at the same time.
Yo,
have you ever messed with this cereal right here?
Let's find it. Cracklin oat brand. Nah, that looks like dog food with letters on it. That's like
That's
alphabet
so,
dog food.
So don't knock it until you try it.
Oh, I'm knocking the fuck out of that shit. I'm not trying that like that.
It's funny that you said dog food because me and somebody were talking about this randomly. It's like they made dog food and then someone tried it and they're like, it ain't that bad. because I will be the first to tell you that it isn't that bad. It is not bad. You gotta try it.
I'll be the first to tell you it isn't that bad.
Yo, it
So
is
listen.
like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like
You don't have to describe it. I'm looking at it. It does not need any description. That's
it does look like dog
First
food.
of all, it's called crackling. Crackling.
There's nothing wrong with cracklings, but it's not cracklings. It's not pork skin fried. It's like I don't even know, man. You gotta get it though. If you haven't had this before, you gotta try it out.
Nope, not gonna happen.
What
Look at
the
their teeth.
hell?
Look at their teeth. They're showing what happens to their teeth. As you eat.
Wait, flavored cinnamon and nutmeg. I didn't know that. Nutmeg. Is one of the main ingredients is whole oats. Okay. Has sugar, saturated fat, and palm oil.
Yo,
Okay.
what? Wait. Whoa.
Yo. I'm telling you,
Saturated fat as an ingredient in cereal?
dude, first off, from what I recall, they sell it in like a really small box because it's like heavy. It's like it's like not a light box of cereal. It's like a heavy. You can hit somebody with it.
Yo.
And second off, it is like every once in a while since I had it. I don't know when I had it, probably when I was a kid or something like that. Every once in a while, I get this crazy urge for crackling oat bran. Oh man, maybe it's the nutmeg that they put in it.
Well, that's our show, guys. Yo, crackling oat bran, bro. Wow.
You hit me with a better cereal than crackling oat bran.
A better? Oh man, I got some better cereal. Hold on, let me get me started.
Oh man, you got to see this other. Oh, this is even better photo of it. Oh, what? They have a change.org petition. It says, we got to see this real quick before we jump off. I might have to sign this petition. It says, bring back the old crackling brand recipe. Oh, they changed the recipe? Damn.
Yo, it looks weird.
It looks so weird.
There's 882 people have signed this. You're not alone.
With no warning to loyal customers, Kellogg's is drastically change the recipe. Oh man, I probably haven't had it in 5 years, so we have noticed.
That's too recent.
The source of the toasted bran was changed as a result. The texture is harder and grittier. Oh man, and the bran is lighter in color than before. Fortification was changed to reflect new fortification targets for the brand. Artificial flavors and colors were removed. Label updated to okay. Well, I can't vouch for it.
I need to go get some cereal now.
All right, that's the show.
Cereal. It's not going to be that shit though. But thank you for sharing that with the class. We greatly appreciate your
Anytime. Dog food cereal.
But that's the food you eat. And your mom be like, you can't have nothing for dinner but crackling oat bran. Like, damn, Ma, it's that bad? I fucked up that bad? I can't have nothing but crackling oat bran? Like what? Mom, I love you. Like,
yo, P is in the chat. I wonder if P, have you ever had crackling oat bran? Let's find out.
He probably has it right. He's eating it right now.
He's eating it right now.
As he watches this episode.
He said, yo, that was his response. I'm going to take that as a yes. He has.
Yeah, me too. But if you haven't, tell us next week.
He said only to clear my prostate. Oh man.
Wow.
Okay. Well, and on that note, signing off. Everybody have a great week. We got a drum sample we'll be playing. Next week is our 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, so we're gonna get it crackling.
We're gonna get it crackling. All right.